and I think I'm ready to talk about this. Hey guys, it's Tays, and welcome to another, we'll say Wednesday episode, but it's Thursday. As you see in the title of my video, it says, how did I got through it? And I'm gonna talk about how I got through my depression. It started back in 2013, like exactly January 1st, 2013. And it started once I got home from my family friend's house, because we celebrate New Year's there. And I went to go to bed, and all of a sudden I just remember just crying to the point that I couldn't stop. I stayed up because I was just crying, and I thought it was just like, oh, it's gonna go past. It's my seasonal, like, it happens to me seasonal. Normally happens in the winter time, because I'm not a big fan of the winter, because you have nobody. I honestly never had anybody had a guy or anything. I think it was just me mentally realizing that I could possibly be forever alone. Me being my doubtful self. So I'm like, oh no, it's gonna pass, because this happens every January pretty much, but not so early in the game. It starts like in late January. But for the fact is that I always say that if you start the year out crying, it shows that you may have one of the worst years ever. So I let it go. The month of January passed, and I was still crying. It was February, I was still crying. I'm like, why am I crying? I have no reasons to cry. I'm good. I'm content with myself. I was never very positive with myself. I used to I hate myself. Literally, I say that to myself. It took me maybe a few months to realize that I am pretty. I'm not gonna say I'm beautiful because I don't see it, but I'm gonna say I'm pretty, and I let it go again. I'm like, and then when I hit March, I'm like, this is not healthy. Me crying every night to sleep, me doubting, me going to sleep alone, me doubtful. I didn't want to go to bed. I just wanted to stay up because I didn't want to close my eyes, because I knew at the end of the day that I'm gonna start crying. So I had no one to talk to. I even kept it a secret from Isa, because I didn't want people to feel sorry for me. And then again, some people don't really care about other people unless it is about them. Because I can honestly say that I can try talking to my friends, but they automatically talk about themselves and their problems, and they just walk past our mind like it's nothing. Or they're on their phones, and I'm sorry, when it comes to my problems, I want your phone down, or so you can hear me talk, because I want your eyes on me, because it shows me that you respect me and what's wrong with me. So if you have your phone in your face the whole time that I'm trying to talk to you, it shows that you don't care about my feelings or anything else. It's disrespectful for me. I hate when you come around and you hang out with your friends and all they're doing is on their phones. When you plan something and they're on their phones, I'm like, if you didn't want to hang out with me, you could have just told me. I have so many things to do. I could have done something else that doesn't involve you being on your phone. I can't stand people on their phone when they're hanging out with me. I'm on my phone because you're on your phone. Pretty much, that's how I see it. If I'm with someone and they're on their phones, I'm gonna be on my phone too, because I'm not gonna get disrespected like that. I'm sick and tired of people on their phones. No, I'm done. Because literally in 2013, I was nothing but depressed. So for me, talking about it really didn't matter. So I let it go again. But it all started back in April. when, I think it was April, when both Jenna and Kingsley did A Draw My Life, and I saw it. I watched them. I fell in love with them because the only YouTubers I really knew was like Tyler Oakley, Kingsley, and Jenna Marbles. I didn't know about anybody else. I just watched those 3 people because I wasn't so into YouTube like that. So, one night I was like, I need to figure out something else because nothing is working. The classical music wasn't really helping me fall asleep. So one night I pondered in one of my recommendations, it was Latoya Forever's Draw My Life, and I clicked on it, and honestly, from just her Draw My Life, I fell in love with her. I watched some of her videos. I'm like, oh my god, she's amazing. Her vibe is amazing. She's crazy. I'm like, I love crazy people. Like, I love people with good personalities and everything. And so I subscribed to her, so I watched her videos, and then then there's more recommendations of people, and then I watched Shane Dawson's, and then I watched Superwoman's, and then it just pondered everything happened, and then I started watching so many people that literally went through the things that I was going through. So I literally found my source of happiness, and it was amazing. And I'm like, oh my god, I want to do this. It looks so much fun, and it looks like it helps so many people. When it came across it, I didn't want to do it in 2013 right away because I was still depressed. I was still this person. I didn't tell Isa until last summer that I was just depressed. That the reason why I'm so into YouTube is because it's pretty much it covered the void of not talking to anybody about my problems, because I had nobody to talk to because they don't know what I went through. To know that she could have possibly go through it, and I'm like, you know what, this summer we should just honestly make our channel, make people that are depressed or feeling down about themselves feel happy, because that's what we are. Our personalities are crazy. So to know that we've been so we were depressed or whatnot, changed my outlook in life. So in 2013, in December, I was like, okay, this month I'm gonna look at the positive things, be very positive, be everything, so I can end because I started the year so wrong. I wanted to end the year so right, with a positive outlook of life, and that's what I did. And last year I was happy. I saw everything in a positive way. I hate when people are negative. I don't want to talk to them. I'll ignore you. I just can't stand negative people. People who are negative, I'm like, no, go away. I want positive. I need a positive atmosphere because I don't want to feel depressed again. I don't want to be negative Nancy. I don't want to be anything but positive. Even though if I'm having a bad day, the next day I try to be up and active, happy, find a reason to laugh. I can't stand people who can't find a reason to laugh. Even if you are having a bad day, put a smile on your face because it will change you. Because I know it happened to me, and I'm very happy on where I stand today. Everything is looking so bright. I'm doing something that I love, which is making you guys, hopefully there'll be you viewers that we actually watch Tays&Ysa laugh, smile, and understand that you're not alone. And the quote that really changed me was, hold on, let me find it. It's, a negative mind will never give you a positive life. Because if you think about it, you having a negative 9, you will never see the bright side of life. So, I don't know what to say. I just want to say thank you to everyone who pretty much made me the person that I am, you know. And I want to thanks to the people that actually watched Tays&Ysa and hopefully feels the same way. Or you just know that you're not alone. If anything, you can message us and we'll try to make you smile, because that's what we're trying to do, is make you guys feel comfortable in our channel, and you can talk about anything to us, and if you want to talk about how to make yourself happy, I'll be glad to make a video on how to be happy. As always, please like, subscribe, and comment on what you want to see next week, and share this video so just to know that you're not alone in the world, guys. Stay happy.